Today's word is reciprocity. Reciprocity. Don't ask me to do a damn thing that you wouldn't do for me.
Tory Lanez prosecutors claim he shot Meg over insult. Defense suggests Kelsey fired gun. Now I'll tell you why I believe that he did shoot her because he felt insulted. I'll tell you a little later down in the video why I believe this. Tory Lanez did this. I believed Megan from the beginning, and it was really sad to see how people doubted her and minimized her experience, her trauma, and made it look like she deserved what she got. At the end of opening statements, it's clear Tory Lanez's defense strategy is going to be Kelsey fired the gun and not him. His attorney, George, told the jury it was really Megan, the Stallion, and Kelsey who were arguing with each other and that it was jealousy feud. He said Tory and Megan had a sexual relationship, something she denied in interviews, and suggested Kelsey was mad because Meg had a history of stealing her boyfriends, including the baby and Ben Simmons. Now you see that right there? That is very insulting, and it always puts women in the crosshairs of men who believe that women do not deserve to be heard and women are not victims. Now I'll explain. Remember, if the narrative is, because of how society sees women, that this woman slept with her friend's man, automatically she deserved what she got. Because only men could do it. And I am thinking, what if she slept with him? Which I do not believe. But what if she slept with him? What does that have to do with the end result of which resulted in her being shot that night? Kelsey does not own the rights to Tory Lanez's deed. And why I believe that Kelsey knows that Tory Lanez shot Megan and that she slept with Tory Lanez is because she finds it hard to defend her friend. Because I heard in another interview or in another report that Tory Lanez, they were arguing, and then Tory Lanez that he slept with Megan, and then Kelsey turned on Megan. Tory did this deliberately. That is calculating, because he knows how women are. Instead of them now staying on message and dealing with, because they started off with him allegedly being insulted by Megan saying that his music was trash. But then if he's going to throw them off now by saying, okay, I slept with her too. I slept with her as well. Kelsey then now, instead of as usual, knowing the mind of a woman, knowing how they think, knowing how we think, he said that, threw the monkey wrench in the middle, and he knew that right away the attention would be taken off of him and they would turn on each other. And that is exactly what happened. And then the two of them went at each other, and then Kelsey acting as if she had the prize of the day. And why I said in the beginning that I do believe that Tory Lanez shot Megan, it is because of his ego. I believe his Napoleonic complex stepped in, and his inflatable ego that translates into him lacking impulse control had to act on so-called feeling insulted by Megan saying that his music was trash. So he shot her, because remember she said after she turned and she walked away, he said, dance be dance. Think about it. It just calls for a logical deduction. He was angry because he felt insulted. He felt insulted. He felt that he felt less than. Because if it were the fact that with what they're saying that, okay, this was a lover's quarrel or a triangular affair, why would he send her this message the next day? Listen, people are doubting her because they just are envious and they don't like her. And I'm going to say this specifically to the women who are always on time with the vitriol for all the women. Remember, you are a woman. And God forbid there comes a time when you'll need someone to advocate on your behalf. Because there are many Tory Lanes in every part of the world. There are many Tory Lanes everywhere. So don't believe that she is an exception and that it cannot happen to you. Be careful. That is why I often say that there is absolutely no sisterhood. There is no sisterhood, because even if you had any doubts, she is saying that this happened to her. At least show your support and let it be disproven in court. Let it be disproven in court. That is all. Unless Megan Thee Stallion is trying to mess up her whole career. She has done so well for herself. And she's a foolish woman. Why would she perjure herself? Why would she say that she did not sleep with Tory Lanez? Insist that this case goes to trial, knowing fully well that the possibility exists that on the cross-examination, if that is done, the truth could be revealed if she really slept with Tory Lanez. I believed her when she said she did not sleep with him. If she slept with the baby and all those other people, I think they should be honored. And since when men speak on things that happen in private, out in public? Listen, I believe these are all hateful, insecure men who are threatened by a woman in the industry and the same genre as they are. And they believe that by doing this and holding on to what her friend who felt her ego was also bruised, believed that her friend slept with this man who she does not even really know herself. Because who the hell is Tory Lanez, Kelsey? Who's his mama? Where was he born? Where did he go to school? Why are you going so hard for this man? Women, honestly, some of you are really foolish. You are foolish. Kelsey, you need to get yourself together. That is your friend. I still believe you have time to redeem yourself. Listen, I do hope that Megan Thee Stallion gets the justice she deserves. Too many women are dying. Too many women are being abused and taken advantage of and being disrespected by men and women. Because the women are not your allies, especially in the black community. They are not. It reported that both Kelsey and Tory Lanez were tested positive for gun residue on their hand. I have a theory as to how that got on Kelsey's hand. Remember, Kelsey said there was a report that after the shooting, Kelsey called, I think it was Tory Lanez's bodyguard, and said, "Help, Tory shot Megan." Good. Now I do believe they were fighting over Tory Lanez, because after he threw that whole accusation out there that he slept with Megan also, they got all heated and in their feelings and so forth. But I believe after he shot Megan, Kelsey reached for the gun. You know, after she realized what happened, she reached for the gun. And that is... Now listen, this is my opinion. This is me making a logical deduction and, and dissecting what I would have read. And I do hope, again, that Megan gets the justice she deserves because she was shot. I believe she was shot. I hope Tory Lanez goes to prison and Kelsey has to be held accountable for withholding valuable... I believe she's withholding valuable information. It is unbelievable that she would just throw away her friendship with her friend of how many years just for peeing? Oh my gosh, ladies, y'all are something else, so fickle. A D would make you do this to your friend, your bestie? Yep, I believe it. I believe that women are capable of doing that. It is almost as if you're stigmatized beyond reason. I'll be tuning into the case, and because I want to see what other hotels the defense attorneys have. Them doing too much, trying to discredit Megan's story just by saying that women were fighting over this man and the other woman shot One woman shot the other. Now I'm done with this for now. Now I was going to say, I was going to just ask you women to try to support each other, but I know that's not going to happen. So maybe not in the majority, but nonetheless, to the ones who really care and who see the need to support women of domestic violence, do not be distracted because you could be the next victim. Anyway, as always, stay safe. Please be safe and be self aware.